Nova Scotia woman. Trying to stop husband from medically assisted death. Denied stay motion. The Supreme Court of Canada decided that medical assistance in dying is a constitutionally protected right.
This post received a score of 40,000, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I watched my mom hunger strike herself to death back in February. She had broken her hip, and with severely advanced MS, knew her only option was going to be a full care home for a few years and wasn't having it. Her sister had MS and spent almost 20 years in a home slowly wasting away, passing back in 99, and didn't want it to be her too. I guess I could say luckily for my mom, MS had already taken most of her body mass, so she didn't have too much in reserves, and after being directly forced by the operator of the care facility she was in to say, "I'm not hungry," 3 times a day, passed on February 8. She broke her hip on January 11. I wish she had been allowed to end her life without having to refuse food for 3 weeks.
I don't know if I would have the strength to starve myself for that long. She was a tough lady.
You stop feeling anywhere near as hungry after 3 days or so of fasting. Hunger is a signal that your body is ready to digest more food, it's not a signal that your body needs calories.
Christ. The man is 83 and COPD is a shit way to die, let him go on his own terms if that's what he wants. We'll euthanize a beloved pet out of compassion. If logic was the only driving factor, this would be a no-brainer. But humans are messy, irrational creatures.
Unfortunately, there are also many people who can't handle putting down a pet and the pet suffers.
That is truly unfortunate. One quote I saw here on Reddit is, "If the decision was easy, you waited too long." Letting the animal suffer is often just selfishly putting off the inevitable.
COPD is fucking awful. Imagine being suffocated all day. OFC, he's feeling distressed. He is in distress not being able to breathe. It's exhausting and frightening, and no amount of love and prayers will fix it. It's irreversible. Let him die in dignity, not distress.
Yup, had an aunt pass very recently who had COPD. She told me to imagine a garbage bag over my head, tightly wrapped, with one pinhole to breathe out of. That is how she felt all the time. She was against assisted dying. That is fine and her decision. Honestly, if that was me though, I am not sure I would want to live that way, and would probably choose to die. And #X2OOB, edit, changed my wording, said originally she had died from COPD, but I am not actually sure if that is what killed her.
I have cystic fibrosis. It's similar to COPD in the fact they both knacker the lungs. Obviously healthy people can just revert back to normal breathing, but for us we're stuck with things like that for life. Just thought I'd comment due to the garbage bag analogy. Anything that ends up knackering your lungs is an incredibly shitty illness and a shitty way to die.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.